Hello and welcome to the show. This is The Entrepreneur. My name is Paul K. Mwaura. Our first guest tonight has a salon called Serenity Spa. Now, serenity means tranquility and a disposition free from stress. That is exactly what she wants you to feel when you enter her spa. Well, join me as I talk to her about business and how she's doing it. Hello, how are you?
Thank you.
I'd like to see Anna. Okay.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. How are you, Anna?
Welcome to Serenity Spa.
Thank you.
My name is Ann Waiganjo Negashohe Johnson, and I'm the owner of Serenity Spa.
Despite getting into entrepreneurship, you may possess a totally different background that may end up being of use at some point.
I'm actually an accountant. I have a bachelor's and a master's in accounting. It was a totally different move, but loving it.
This has been quite an investment. How much did you get to inject into this business?
Oh my goodness, dude. All my investment, well, not all my investment, but yeah, it took about close to 6M. And it took in a whole lot of hard work and sweat, and including my mom and dad. Yeah, they helped all the way through.
And what services do you offer here at Serenity Spa?
Everything from, we do nail spa, we do pedicure, manicure, all kinds, everything that you, body-wise, everything you can think of, we offer it.
With the kind of services that you're offering here, so how many people have you gotten to employ?
At this moment, we have 17 people, and I'm hoping they're loving it. What I offer is friendly service. I love positivity. I hate negative. And so far, I've preached to them that all we do is positive here. If you can think about it, you can achieve it.
Talking of the daily routine of Serenity Spa, Anne explains it all when it comes to priority.
In the morning when we wake up, we of course got to clean up the place because it has to be mwah. And then after that is offering excellent customer service. Then after that is making sure that we make sure the customer is happy when they leave. So basically, your dream is my. So we make sure we work towards that.
And when looking for employees, all employers are different. Anne narrates what she looks for when employing.
I look for positivity. I love positive. What I notice about people here, and unfortunately to say with Kenyans, we are so negative. You always look at the negative side rather than the positive. I want somebody to be, when you walk in, if you see the glass half full, not half empty. That's what I'm looking for. Because you know what? If you put your mind to it, you can be able to achieve it. So that's mainly what I'm looking for. And of course, with employees, of course, have to look at the fact that you have to be able to do the work that you are saying you want to do.
Taking word out, what medium does she use?
At this moment, it's just Facebook, just social media, and basically word of mouth is the main thing. Yeah, that's where has got me. And my mom, she has been such a key motivator in bringing people in.
What will bring back your customers to a taste of your services?
We offer a personal touch. I am here on the ground floor. You will find me wiping the floors, sweeping, like cleaning everything, offering you tea, coffee, whatever you need, I will be here. I even have washed folks because you know what, it's a family thing. I believe in family work. So this place is not, it's not a business, it's a family. I believe in family work. We work together. So I believe that's why people keep coming back, because they see me here and they see that I'm quick. I will be the one opening here and I'll be the first one here and I'll be the last one leaving. So they see me here and they love that personal touch.
You being a young person, I want you to talk to young people watching you right now and encourage them, probably somebody who wants to get into entrepreneurship or they want to own a salon like this one day. What do you tell them to have in place before they start such a venture?
3 things. Motivation. You have to wake up every morning and not think that it's meant for you. You have to earn it. 2, have the family background. that I'm so fortunate to have. When you have that, you can accomplish anything. And well, number 3, which should have been number 1, believe in that man above. If you believe in that, you can achieve it.
Okay.
And of course, capital.
Now, Anna, I want us to get personal in this now. At your free time, what do you love? When you're out of this,
Oh my goodness.
when you're out of this, what do you get to do? What do you love doing?
Do
What
not
are your
start.
hobbies? I want to hear that.
I will block you on this because I love motorcycles.
Sure, don't say it.
I am
Do you own one?
1.
Or do you own many? 4. Okay. Harleys or what?
I have a Harley. I have all of them.
So you love riding bikes. Okay.
Oh yeah, I love. My mom and dad constantly accuse me of saying, no, we're gonna sell them, but that's my.
I can buy one.
Nah, not right now. But yeah,
Okay.
that is like my major sport hobby.
Okay.
Is motorcycles.
Motorcycles.
Yes.
Wow. Anna, you know.
I'm a rider. Yeah,
Wow.
you should see me
So
on
you're a member of any ride?
motorcycle riders. Yeah, we're
Wow.
always on the road.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the chicken. If you ever see me, I'm the chicken pink helmet.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm always riding.
That's awesome. You as Anna, what motivates you every day? What keeps you going?
My 2 babies. I have 2 beautiful, awesome kids. A 12-year-old and an 8-year-old. Those are what keeps my heart coming to work every day.
Okay.
My mom and dad brought me up that, family is the key to it, and I believe in that. That's the reason why I'm here. Other than that, I'll be at home asleep.
Anna, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for putting us
thank
this
you.
interview.
Thank you so much for coming by.
We appreciate it.
All right.
All right. Well, there you have it from Anna. She says, even if you fail in your business, don't give up. Rise up and continue to your success. Well, we're going to take a short commercial break. But before we do that, we want you to hear something from the experts.
As a bank, we are here to facilitate business, facilitate trade, and we understand what goes through the entrepreneur. Their purpose is to make something at the end of the day, and in the way we provide solutions, we ensure that the margins are sufficient to cover for the financing that we give them, and also ensure that the business runs profitably. So we should not really be fearful of approaching banks because really it would take you so much time to be able to achieve your dreams if you're only relying on your own financing.
Continue engaging us on our social media pages that are on your screen right now. Facebook, KTN The Entrepreneur. Our Twitter handle is @KTN Entrepreneur. Let the conversation continue. Our email address is entrepreneur@standardmedia.co.ke. Give us your feedback. We love your feedback. So keep it locked. We have another guest right after this. So stay tuned. Welcome back to the show. If you're joining us, we're in the second segment of The Entrepreneur. Thank you for keeping it KTN. The cosmetic industry is a very big and fast-growing industry in the world. Already the big names want to set foot here in Africa. Our guest tonight wants a piece of that cosmetic cake. Kindly join me as we talk to her so that she can explain to her what business she's getting herself into.
My name is Nelly Twikong. I am the managing director and the founder of Pauline Cosmetics.
Your name is Nelly. So how come you chose the name Pauline for your products?
I know, I get that a lot because you meet somebody, you're like, I'm Nelly, and then it's like, but it's Pauline. So Pauline is actually my mother's name. I was looking for the names when I was trying to, when I was starting on, I was looking for names. And normally you would try to, there are different ways you would try to get names. You try to mash 2 names together, and sometimes it comes out really tacky. So I kept going back to my mom's name because it's a feminine name, Pauline, and it's simple. It's not something too complicated.
So why cosmetics and why your own line?
First of all, I was not this was not my background. My background is in healthcare. And at some point, while I was doing my regular job, my other job that it's not this job, I was assessing where I was. I was in the States at that time, and I looked and I saw that the beauty industry kept growing. There was always a new brand. There's probably over 1,000 makeup brands in the US, and there was always something coming, So I assessed the makeup industry in Kenya, and I saw that there was a gap. This is way back. I saw that there was a gap, and a Kenyan woman is a woman who likes, a Kenyan woman puts thought to how she looks. Kenyan women dress really nicely. They put so much time on how they dress and their hair, but when it came to makeup, there was a gap. So I identified a market opportunity, and I thought this would be a good business.
You told me you were in nursing, you did nursing, you're in the health industry. So how long did you have this idea in your head, and when did you get to start it?
I think I've always had the entrepreneurial bug. I think it's always been there. I remember before I even got the opportunity to go to the States for school, I saw a market opportunity in my rural home, because I used to see people would send matatus to the city to get hair or hair products or whatever. And so every time they would send a matatu, they would have to send with transport. So if you were to send something today and tomorrow. So I started a cosmetic shop actually in my home, and it was the only cosmetic shop there. So I think the entrepreneurial bug was there. And when I was also in school in the healthcare industry, I tried to invent a few healthcare products.
Despite coming back home to start her venture, Nelly tells us where this idea was born.
I started this when I was in class. When I was in the States, I was in Indiana School of Nursing, and I remember when I got the idea, because I think I just got into some, I don't know if it was in the house, and the idea just hit me. I was like, oh my God, makeup, Kenyan women, African women, they like looking beautiful. This is an opportunity, you should do this. And so I started doing research. I stayed up late. I would read so much. I did so much research. And some of this stuff would carry on into class. And I remember I was in one particular really boring psychiatric class. And that's what I was doing, is trying to find manufacturers, reading up on recipes for lip gloss. I remember even trying to make lip gloss in my own kitchen. I just wanted to understand more than just the application, the chemistry behind it. So everything that I did was very deliberate. It wasn't just like, oh, let me just, try this. It's very deliberate.
So did you start this when you were in the States, or did you start it when you came back to Kenya?
So I started this, this was in 2009, 2008, 2009, before I graduated. And at that time, I didn't have money. When you're in the States, you're a student. First of all, school is expensive, and then on top of that, you can do here and there jobs. I didn't even have time to collect all that money. But I remember they needed $400 for the initial samples, which now I know I'm not supposed to pay for samples. But I could not raise the $400, so I could only do $200 at that time. So I sent in $200. I could only get the samples that I could get.
So what products do you have so far?
We have 4 main products, which we like to call the must-haves in a woman's makeup kit. We have the lip gloss, the lipstick, mascara, and eyeshadow. And all the products come in 4 shades, except for the mascara. So we have 4 lip products. We have 4 lip glosses, and we have 4 eyeshadows. All the products have shea butter infused in them, so it makes putting it on, it glides on really easily, and it's moisturizing to your lips, especially like now when it's really dry. It feels really nice on your lips.
So before you launched out your products, did you probably get to test them, on the African skin, because your market is Kenyan? Did you get to do that?
I was the first guinea pig, and then I got my friends in school and work. Some of them were black, some of them also white, but I just wanted to make sure, first of all, I was looking at reaction. And then we dove into getting the right colors. And with that, I had to get help from people in the industry. I had to learn how to be a makeup artist. I don't call myself a makeup artist, but I had to learn.
How much did she put in this beauty venture?
There's no way I can raise that kind of money. There's no way I can tap into that market. There's no way I can do this. But because I was going in a step at a time, it allowed me to focus on what I needed to do at that time. And then when I got to that point, they're giving me figures. I'm like, oh my God, But at that time, I was already invested into the whole thing, so I had to go the whole way. I didn't have the money.
Having come from the US and with your business and into Kenya with the same business, what challenges did you face and how are you tackling them?
Again, it's a new product. How do you start convincing people to accept a product that they've never heard of? And then on top of that, you have even the audacity to say it's a Kenyan-owned makeup company. So, and people are used to international brands. So first of all, you have to deal with your own self-doubt, and then you have to do the work to break other people's doubts about what you have. It is hard. So that was the initial challenge. And then again, just settling back in Kenya. Once you've been out of home for a long time, things change and you come back and things are very different. And so that was really tough. It actually took me 6 months to get adjusted back. It was a very tough internal struggle.
The ladies here in Kenya have a variety of products to choose from, especially in the international markets one. How do you cope with such competition?
Competition is an interesting thing. So with competition, if there's something people want in the market that people need, there's a gap you have to fill, there's a chance you're not the only person thinking about it. So, and if you're going to come up with a really unique concept or a really unique idea, there's 99% chance that you will fail, or there's 1% chance that you're a genius. So competition is there, and it's good. And how I saw it is that I kept saying this. I was like, the pie is big. The pie is big for all of us. And at that time, the international brands had now started coming in.
Being a new product, what strategy did Nelly see would fit best?
So social media is one of the best and most affordable ways to market. So we are on Facebook. We have a Pauline Cosmetics Kenya Facebook page. We're on Twitter at Pauline Cosmetic Kenya. Instagram at Pauline Cosmetics Kenya, and we have a website, www.paulinecosmetics.com. So social media is the best way, and of course word of mouth.
This product, we can say probably it's made in Kenya. It's a Kenyan product and it's new in the market. How has the reception been? How did people take it, at the first time?
The reception has been pretty nice. People have been very, very supportive, and people have been willing to give good feedback. Most of our clients, they don't give. They're just really nice and cool about it. They'll say maybe they were packaged they ended up going with the wrong color, they'll call, and they're really nice about it. So the reception, surprisingly, again, like I'd said before, initially, you have this self-doubt about how are people going to think, they will think it's a Kenyan-owned brand, so it's made here somewhere, and, there'll be all those skepticism. But the reception has been really nice. People have been willing to try. You even find people tweeting about it, be like, oh, there's this new brand, I'm wearing red wine on Twitter. And so it gets the word of mouth. So people have been really, really encouraging and supportive. So that's been nice.
Knowing that Nelly worked with colors, we hope her future plans are as bright.
We are in the process of designing and manufacturing the extended line of products. So foundations, eyeliners, brushes, and all that stuff. So what we're trying to do is just get with the most compatible partner to be able to do smaller batches of production at a faster turnover rate. We want to cover the entire Kenya region first. We're currently in Nairobi in various stores. You can find us in Kimathi Street, Mama Ngina Street, Adams Arcade. We're in Mombasa, in town Mombasa and in Nyali Center. We're in Eldoret, and we're also in Nakuru. So our plans is to expand towards the entire country, and we also are planning to expand into the entire continent. We want to take Africa by storm, and we've also been in talks about generating a brand that will suit the Western market. So we're going to tweak it a little bit, add a lot of more African flavor into it. It's time that Kenya exports stuff to the West. We've always been importing things from the West, so it's time we take it out.
She knows the process well enough to give advice to those aspiring to become entrepreneurs.
If they want to bring a product, first of all, go do it. Do your research. Be an avid. Be hungry for knowledge. So research, know your market. Know that things might not go exactly how you plan, but if you stay with it, it's going to work. It's not glamour all the time. It's painful. But if you love and if you have a great idea about how you're going to bring the product, then do it. And then have support. Have plenty of support. Sometimes people think, I even was one of those people who thought, I'll do this on my own. But you end up having a lot of support. So someone like my husband has been really supportive throughout this whole journey in various ways.
A personal question, Nelly. What do you do at your free time, and if you have any hobbies, tell us what you do.
Weirdly enough, I'm an introvert. People find that hard to believe because I talk. But I'm a talkative introvert. So I like spending a lot of time, I'm a loner. I like spending a lot of time on my own or with my husband. We'll watch a lot of movies. We'll stream a lot of movies in our free time. We love to cook. We love talking business and researching like what's cool out there and all that kind of stuff. So I like to do that, just have lone time in the house, wearing PJs, eating food, love food, love food.
Well, we've come to the end of this show. I'm hoping that you enjoyed our two guests tonight. Something I've learned from Nelly, she says that if you need to do something, you need to start any business, know your market, do your research, get support from people will give you support for that business that you want to do. Before we go, we have something that we want you to watch about what the expert is saying. Yesterday has already forgotten you. Tomorrow hasn't even met you. Open your eyes and your heart to a truly precious gift today. Caroline Mutoko. We want you to give us your feedback and your comments. Use the social media pages on your screen right now. Facebook, KTN The Entrepreneur. Our Twitter handle is at KTN Entrepreneur. Our email address is entrepreneur@standardmedia.co.ke. We value your feedback. So please talk to us and keep the conversation going on our pages. Well, it's a wrap from us. Good night and God bless you from the team and I. See you next week, same time, same channel, same place. I've been a presenter, Pauline Cosmetics.